Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the freaking internet. 'Tis I, the Fat Wagner, is always coming to you live from another live stream, of course. And today, the first thing on the docket, let's finish this freaking glass. We need to do it. We need to finish it once and for all, which means we're going to need cyan glass, we're going to need blue glass, and we're going to need green glass. All of those things is what we will need, so that is what we shall do. So let's start off with 2, 4, 6, 8. 1 for green, 1 for blue. I mean, that should be, like, almost enough, right? No idea. Let's give it a shot. Whoa, forgot there was a roof there again. Oh, my God. That's been the biggest issue so far, is I keep forgetting that there is a roof here now. Terrible. Terrible news. I see. We need to cyan. Ho ho. Alright, which means we need to traverse over to here to get the blue. Once we get the blue, we can get the green. We can get the green. We can get the cyan. And then we can go. Hope everyone is having a lovely, wonderful Friday. I had to work, so, you know, it's as good as it can be whilst working, I suppose. Not the end of the world, but also not, you know, the most amazing thing in the world. Alright, so we want to make this into blue, this into blue. We want to make... Shit. Fucking shit. That's tits, dude. That's the fucking tits right there. I didn't even think about it. I just kind of sent it. Damn, that was stupid. Now we gotta get our fortune pick out. Damn it. Because we're definitely gonna not need 8 freaking stacks of blue glass, by the way. We'll not need that. Alright, if you are fortune, there you are. To La Palazula. Alright, that's way too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. Let's put the blue in here for when we need it at a later date. Change this into cyan. Let's do 1 cyan and let's do 8. Is what I meant to do of blue and not... Yeah, so we have way too much blue now. We also have way too much light blue, but we'll keep that, I guess. And then we got to go back and get more cyan. Unfortunate. Truly unfortunate that I clicked that. Whoopsie doodles. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cyan. There we go. Alright, that's what I was trying to do the first time, and we messed it up, so... Yeah. Oh, the purple looks so good. Love it. Alright. We're gonna finish this once and for all here today. Let's send it here, shall we? It needs to come to its elusive end here. It just must. It must. We have to finish it because it's been bothering me for a little while now. And it is up to us to be the defenders that we know that we can be. To do the things that no one else in all of history can do. And that is to finish this freaking glass river. Oh my God. We really need to finish it though. Like, really badly. It's been It's been 84 years. And obviously, that's a long time, you know? So, let's just get it. And we'll make it work. Let's add another wave spill over here. A crescent wave. Alright, cool. We'll do like an elongated one here, because we can. It'll look weird, but it'll be fine. We do the orange over top. Then we do the red, and I would like to do a pink, because I think it looks okay. Alright, let's get our cyan, our blue, and our purple back, so that we can continue this joyous excursion. Want to finish this real badly today, though. So this is number uno on the priority list. And then we'll go from there, and we'll see what we want to do next. Whether that's... Well, we're on 1967, so I don't know if we can finish that, but maybe we'll go ahead and try. I don't really see a reason not to be honest, so... think it is a worthy investment, and just we send it. We just try to get it done, right? Alternatively, we could work on the trees up here. We could work on the path. We could work on converting this to dirt. We could work on the connection point. There's a lot of things that we could in fact do here. Just don't know what is the priority, because did want to say that we will finish that before day, whatever, 2000, but we keep not trying to get it done. So the likelihood of us getting it done at this point is very low, because we keep putting it off, and that's not the greatest, but I still believe that it is potentially possible if we don't sleep away like any days. Who knows? But I do know that this river absolutely needs to get fixed before we do anything else here. We have to finish this, because it's just been so long since we have... we started this river, and it's about time that it comes to its respectable conclusion, which is what we're doing. So just put the pedal to the metal, do the thing that you need to do, and as a result, we will get somewhere soon, right? Shouldn't be that much more effort to finish this, and once we're done, we will pick another project, and we'll see what we can do with it, but I think important to have goals, but also important not to lose track of the bigger picture too, right? By obtaining and doing all the goals that we want to do, we're finishing the base, but we're not really enjoying the journey alongside of it. And I think that's a big thing that we need to strive for. Just focusing on not getting something done by a certain date, because it will get done when it gets done, right? But I think we need to discern ourselves a little bit more with the journey instead, and I think that is a beautiful sentiment, and one I would like to echo here. So we're going to do all that we can, and we're going to put our heart and soul into this world and hope that what comes out is something beautiful, something insane, something insatiable. All the things, honestly. It does look like we could do... No, it's too soon to do a thingy. Too soon. So we're definitely going to need a little bit more cyan for sure. We are burning through it very, very quickly. 200 degrees. In fact, that's why they call us Mr. Fahrenheit. I feel like it would be cooler, though, if they called you, like, Mr. Celsius or Mr. Kelvin. Like, Kelvin would be real cool. Get it? Because it... Yeah. Okay. Okay. I got it. I got it. No need to shove your dad joke propaganda down my throat. I understand. I understand. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Nice relaxing day, though. No stress. Just blocks. Just mining. Just crafting. All the things that we want in our everyday synopsis of our life, I guess. Alright, let's do just a shorty. She puts the short in shorty. Yes. If you know what that's from, you are a cultured individual. Let's just say that. It is also one of my alerts that no one has played yet because I don't remember which one it is or where it is inside my alerts, but it is somewhere in there. And at some point, it will awaken. It will awaken like Mushu. You know, that reminds me. I feel like Eddie Murphy has not done anything in a long time. Eddie Murphy needs to come out of retirement and do something cool. I don't care if it's another comedy special. I don't care if he's in another animated movie. I don't care if he's in another Beverly Hills Cop. I don't care. I will watch it. Yes, please. So, obviously, Eddie Murphy, if you are listening, and I know that you are, come out of retirement so that you can make another Beverly Hills Cop, please. That would be amazing. We need Axel Foley. We need more Raw. We need more Delirious. We need it. We need you back. Come back to the limelight, my guy. This has been a call to arms of the beloved celebrity, Eddie Murphy. I feel like that's a man that just, like, he got to the top of his game, right? And then he was like, I got nothing left to do. I'm going to go out while I'm still on the top of my game. And so no one can say shit about me. I did it all. I won the things. I did the movies. I was wormed my way into your heart and soul. And I did all the things that I could do. I'm going out on my own accord, my top end. And you guys will just remember me for the frickin' legend that I am. And we do. We do, Eddie Murphy. Don't you worry. You made a good call there, buddy. Though I still would love to have you back. Oh, yeah. This is the last of Sion. Okay. How many more stacks do we need? Do you think we need another 8 stacks? We're going to get another 8 stacks because I don't know. It also looks like we need a little bit more yellow, orange, and white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 for white, 1 for yellow, 1 for orange, 1 for red. Beautiful. Alright, let's not do what we did last time. So we need 8 white dye. 8. That gets 1 stack. We need 8 orange dye. 8 red dye. 8 yellow dye. So we got orange, yellow, red, and then we need more cyan. Green plus blue, cyan. It's not enough cyan, I see. Okay, we can get more. No worries. Good thing we smelted so much green dye that I never thought I was going to use, by the way. Turns out we used a ton of it. Okay, more cyan. That gets us over the hump. Good. We got 25 to spare. There's our cyan. Blue, green, and we should have enough. We got red, we got pink. The purple or the magenta might be cutting it close, but I think it'll be okay. All right, this should be the last amount of blocks that we need for this, though, and that is amazing. Absolutely amazing. There's something about working with glass. I've never really done it before, but I really like it. I think we're going to be working a lot more with glass, to be honest with you. Just looks so good. So fluid. And we can make believe that it is water or whatever we want, which is really nice. All right, let's do one more going that way, and then we can add another crashed wave, capsized wave, whatever you want to call it. Like that, perfect. Ooh. Is that a hole? No. It is a thing. All right, so we can do a capsized wave right here. Oh, man. Can't wait, guys. It's 20 more days until Christmas. I'm not what I would call a Grinch, but also I kind of can't wait till it's over. There's something, it's like the anticipation of the holiday season is worse than the holiday season, which I don't love. Boom, boom, and let's do a nice pink one right there because we can. Beautiful. Oh, there is a hole there. Barely see it. At night, it's very tricky. Very difficult to see that, I feel like. At least for me. I don't know anyone else, but for me, it is very tricky to see that. Let's put some purple. Might as well use up the rest of the purple just because, like, we have it, we might as well use it, right? Try to use up as much of this glass as we possibly can so we don't have to store it. It's really the goal here. Because we made too much, and now we're going to pay the repercussions for it, which is unfortunate. The last purple we'll save for a minute. It's like that. Or magenta, whichever one is in our inventory. There we go. Now we'll do that. And we don't have to worry about that color anymore. We can also most likely use the actual purple. I think that is something we can do, and it will just kind of work. We've got a last little section here. I think we will need to do... No. I was going to say, I think we need to do at least one more capsized wave, but I don't actually think it will fit in here because it's too close to the other ones. Like, we needed to do it, like, there. But now I don't feel like that is the right thing to do, and thusly, we're not going to do it. And thusly, we're not doing it. A lot of color right there. There's like 4 connected right there, which is more than I normally do, but I don't think it matters. It's all random, and it's all just part of the overlying structure here, so I'm not too worried about it. Not too worried about it at all. Green. That. We have 2 more that we got to use. It's not bad. 1 there, and good. We are out of the purple now. Very good. Last little bit here. Look at that. I think that was the last block of our river. Very nice. Excellent work. Let's take a look. Oh, beautiful. All right, let's deposit all of this glass and let's pick up some stone. It's time to do a little bit of mountaineering, mountain building, whatever you want to call it. All of our glass in there that we're no longer going to use, so that's kind of a shame, but hopefully we can find a use for it at some point. And do we have any cane? Decane. No cane. Let's go get some decane, and then we'll go get... Oh, I should have gotten stone first. That would have made more sense. No worries. No worries. Okay, and we got ourselves our fireworks. Great. All right, let's do some mountaineering, baby. This area is really coming together, gotta say. Can't wait till we start our castle. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. Can we stop wasting rockets? Good Lord. All right. No, we don't need the hoe right this second. We do need that. We don't need this. Keep our bed on us for if it rains. Get the stone and let's boogie. I see. Noticing that there is a distinct lack of stone in my warehouse here. It's raining, of course it is. God, that looks so good. We need to finish that. We have so many things to finish, but you know, can only do so much at a time. So for now, we work on the mountain a little bit. We work on the mountain, and we hope we are able to achieve some kind of feat. We could easily do a pathway into the mountain here as well, if we so chose. I don't really choose, but if we did, we could. Alright, let's start the process here. Start to crisp our edges and start to make it nice and pretty. At the time of this particular day and time, we are on 1968, and there's 0% chance we finish that all before day 2000, I think. But I'm going to give it my best freaking shot. And we're going to put the pedal to the metal here and see if we can magically get it done, even though it is an arbitrary goal and does not actually matter. We're gonna really try. All right. So buckle in your seatbelts. Hold on to your asses, and prepare for the Ice Age, because we are coming in hot. We are gonna do it. We're gonna fight the champion. We're gonna be the very best that no one ever was. Combined a lot of movies right there. A lot of movies. I genuinely don't know, like, even a guess, though. How long will this take? No idea. How long do you think it'll take? I have no idea. How much stone will it take? I have no idea. All of the answers resoundingly are, I have no idea. We'll figure it out. We're going to place as much as we can, and if we don't finish it today before day 2000, we are just going to, give it our best shot, and we're gonna continue regardless. So it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of mountains, but, just to add to the drama a little bit, right? We can easily just kind of force a goal that doesn't really exist, right? And I think that is beautiful. That is capitalism at its finest right there. Supplies and demand, baby. Genuinely, sometimes I have no idea what I'm talking about. Happens more often than you would think as well. Like, I know where my mouth wants to send me on this journey. I know the words that we could potentially use to go on this journey. But then when it comes to the journey in itself, I kind of lose sight of what I was actually going for. And we just wing it. I mean, that's every stream that we do, honestly. We don't really come into these streams with a plan. We just go with the flow, and we hope for the best. Usually, it works out in our favor, but very rarely do we actually have a definitive plan of like, ooh, yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. Right now, forever, right this minute, doing it. We're doing it live. And obviously we are, so. We're going to do it to the best of our abilities, though, and just see how much we can accomplish together. And if we get it, the great news. If we don't, it does not matter. Does not matter, even in the slightest. Alright, some of that was distinctly wrong, I'm noticing. That's okay, though. That's okay. Alright, like that. Got ads coming up in a few minutes. We are definitely going to need to go and grab a tissue because I really need to blow my nose, but we're going to wait. We're going to wait until it occurs, and then we will. At least for this first one. And then, we'll do it whenever need be, but I'm in the zone right now, the bone zone. So I want to not give that up. Also, these mountains feel increasingly large. Don't know
Lotion,
what
baby.
Fucking hell. Lotion, baby. Hello, Lighthouse. Hello. Come in to lurk. I see your game. I see how you do. Welcome on in. Enjoy your lurk. We will continue to rant as we do. I feel like I should make an unlurk command, because there really isn't a unlurk command. It just kind of, you just come back, I guess. Do other people have an unlurk? I have no idea. I have no idea on the gravitas. So this one's weird because it connects to another piece of the mountain. So we kind of have to make this one decent looking. Not that they all weren't, but this one needs to be more so. So we gotta just kind of pepper it out a little bit. Add the stuff and things to make it worthwhile, and then hopefully we are able to just go. Something like that. And we continue going up, up, up. It's about to be nighttime, unfortunately. And it is raining, so we will have to sleep this night away. If it wasn't raining, I wouldn't bother, but because it is, it feels a little bit necessary. It feels really bad, though. Should have ads any second. All right, good. We finished that one. We placed the bed. Bed. Don't make me fall off the cliff, please. Perfect. All right. We got ads. We'll be right back. Watch out, Pa. You better duck. Ads are coming at you hot. That has felt like a really long ad break. We still have 20 seconds left somehow. Oh, look at the big stretch. Good girl. Hi. Hello there. All right, and magically, just freaking like that, we're back. Hello. All right, let's get it going. Let's get it right. We have so many to go. We need more stone, first and foremost, because I never know how much each of these is going to take. So we need more stone. And very quickly, we are using a lot of our reserves, which I think is actually a good thing. Like, there's one chest left here, and then there's no more reserves in the actual storehouse, and that feels kind of good, honestly. We have a lot of resources, so I think it is imperative that we do that. It's very dark over there, I see. Burn, zombies! Burn, zombies, burn, disco inferno. You are in the sun right now. You will eventually burn. Yeah, you see how flat this is right now, by the way? We gotta do something about that. And I'm almost, I don't know, I'm still leaning towards digging a little bit. I don't know why, but I really kind of want to dig it, even if it's kind of impractical. Because we don't really need to dig it, but I almost feel like we should. I don't know, I'm really toying on it because you'll be able to see all of this, right? And if this is the floor level, then it's not as grandiose as if it was dug down a little bit, right? But that makes it more difficult. Ah, you tool. Dude, there's so many guys down there. So many dudes down there. Many dudes. Is there another tree here? There is not. Why are you not despawning then? Why you no despawn? Hmm? That is the question that we wish to know. Alright, let's get on with it. Let's do it. What is that song? Oh, it makes me want to watch one of my favorite rom-coms, to be honest. Midnight in Paris. Oh, yeah. With Owen Wilson. Good movie. It's a great movie, actually. Every now and again, I really like my rom-coms. You can judge, you can talk as much shit as you want, but I definitely get happiness from like the happy ending stories because I don't really believe that they are real. So like I am able to capitulate a little bit of that happiness, that joy, that, you know, whatever, from all of those rom-coms. And yeah. Fun fact, whenever I am like in a really, really bad, depressing episode, moment of time where all have seemed to stop and I am just kind of in the feels, what I turn on is the new Queer Eye for Queer Eye. New Queer Eye. It used to be Queer Eye for the straight guy, and now it's just Queer Eye, I think. But that show is so much like happy put into one tiny place, and it's crazy good. So anytime I'm like real down, I'm telling you, watch an episode of Queer Eye. And you'll be very pressed not to feel something, not to feel the joy, the happiness that comes from them making someone's life a little bit easier, a little bit better, and helping them with things that they need. It kind of restores my faith in humanity a little bit, honestly. And I also enjoyed the original Queer Eye way back when it existed. But the new one, it's on another level, let me tell you. Like, there are very few shows that you could find, and I would challenge you to find, that give you the amount of joy and the amount of happiness in a single sitting as this show. Not sponsored, by the way. Like, definitely not sponsored, but, like, it's so good. So freaking good. And I will forever stay on that hill, let me tell you, because it's so good. It is actually... I don't know what you could do to make it better. Let's put it that way. And coming from me, that is very high praise. Most things I rate like a 6 or 7. Very few 8s, even fewer 9s, and 0 10s. And I would go as far to say as it's a 9.5. Like, it's way up there. I can't give it a 10, I don't think, because it's not like perfect, but I also couldn't tell you anything that needed to be changed. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt, but so good. Truly, if you are in a bad mood and you're having difficulties believing in humanity, check that out, because it's great. It is absolute masterpiece. And in other news, Mickey's destroying South Park again. You don't mess with Mickey. Oh, yes. I don't know why that made me think of that, but it definitely did. I think we're a little delirious as a result of the mountain building, you know? A little bit delirious, but the issue is, once we finish this, I'm kind of pressed, because after we finish all the mountains here, like, and granted, this is just the first phase of the mountains, we still need to do, you know, the decorating and all of the other stuff that we're going to add to these mountains. But once we finish all of these, the rest of the projects in comparison are going to look really small, really doable, and really easy for us to finish. And I think that is going to give me like a sudden burst of energy, because I'm going to be like, you see that? Look how little we have like this. And then I'll be pushing towards it, because if we can get to it, if we can finish it, we can start the next base, which is fucking sick. I'm so excited. Right now, let me tell you, I'm just vibing here. It looks so good, and although we have a lot to still accomplish here, what we've already done, in my opinion, looks really, really good. And I would like to think, even though I don't build this in creative or anything like that, I think it is like a good landmark for a source of building, and I love it. Mm-hmm. But like I said, we're going hard these next 10 days, 20 days, give or take. I think we're going real hard here. However many days it takes us to get to day 2000, right? However many stream days that is. I think we're going to go really hard on this mountain, though. Give it my all, and that way I will not regret it. And I can be like, look, we tried, man. We tried our asses off. And even though we got distracted 1,000 times, and we'll get distracted 1,000 more times, we need to do this. We have to. All right? Because, like, if we can get to, like, there, then we just have there left, right? I don't know. I genuinely don't know how far we can get, but I really want to find out. So I got my finger clicking mode on, and we're just going to go. Just going to go. By finger clicking mode, I mean I'm just pressing the click button as fast as I can, and trying not to really think about this. I can't believe it's not butter. I also cannot believe it's not butter. Hello, Iris. How are you? Personally, for me, I do not use butter. I actually use the country crock, to be honest. And it is definitely not butter. I can tell you that for certain. It is not butter. But it is really good, and it's very convenient, and it lasts a long time, which is kind of my criteria. Butter is better most of the time. I feel like because I don't really have the comparison, it's actually just fine for me, because no comparison means I just have the butter, right? So I don't know the difference between the two. And I like that. But it's so convenient to just buy a whole ass big tub of butter too. You're like, $7 for this big tub of butter that will last like 2, maybe 3 months. Yes, absolutely. Like, I don't even use that much butter, so it's really, it lasts a long time. Mainly, I use it for, like, tossing pasta in, or if I make mac and cheese, I'll put it in the pan first before I put the cheese. I think it's really good. I remember when they were like, buy margarine. Butter causes cancer. They were like, don't use margarine. It causes cancer. I mean, they changed their mind on all sorts of things, right? Like, I'm sure lead paint is coming back any minute now. Any minute now. Lead paint's going to come back in style. Don't worry. They do that for so many things, though. All the time we develop new information and, you know, lead paint never left. It's in so many buildings. That's true. It is in a lot of buildings, which is weird because you'd think that they would have to get recoded at some point. Like the buildings would have to be brought up to code and then the lead paint would be extinguished, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that's not how that works. Maybe not. This house was the first time I didn't need to have the lead paint disclaimer. I didn't even know that was a thing. You have to disclaim if you have lead paint in your house? I mean, that makes sense, I guess, right? That makes sense. It's mostly when you rent. I don't ever remember seeing that. Hold on one second. Okay, we're back. Nose is running. House inspection will tell you when you buy. Do you get a lower price if you buy a house that has lead paint, or what? One more time. Oh, that one kind of knocked my socks off. Definitely not. What do you mean? If it has lead paint, how are they trying to sell it for full price? That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit right there. You know that there's something wrong with the house. You should have to fix it. That's how that should work. You should have to bring it up to code. I feel like that's how it should work. It's clearly not how it does work, but it should, I feel. Are you excited for Christmas coming soon? 20 days, in fact. Selling a house means you have to declare dead bodies. Interesting. I mean, that makes sense too, right? Because you have to declare if it was like a murder house or a crack house or, you know, whatever. So that makes sense. To me, that makes sense anyway. Because, like, how many people want to live in, like, a murder house, you know? You got to declare that shit. Someone had filled it in as a yes, but they were clearly not native English speakers. How do you prove if there is or is not a dead body in your home? Like, according to the government on these forms, then? No idea. You call in a seance or what? Like... I swear and I declare that there is no dead body here in this house. Cadaver dogs, I guess. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. If there is, I know nothing. I played the fifth. I played the fifth. Oh, that's so nice of a view now. I really like that. I really like it. It is super nice. More worried about my car right now than Christmas. I should probably start making stuff. As like gifts or as like food or what? Gifts. Fair. You make your own gifts. That's pretty cool. I have no talent to make any gifts. I guess I could make them something in Minecraft, but that'd be about it. And I can't really give it to them if I made it in Minecraft. Look how many spiders are down there. Good lord. Nobody wants my cooking. Wow. Wow. Da 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 da. I think this is really starting to come out well. Okay. We really just need to dig deep. I used to do P90X and Insanity, the like workout tapes with Sean T from, I think it was beachbody.com. I think that was the thing. And Sean T is your coach, your trainer, your god while you are in the program. And I remember doing that shit. Like you used to put in the DVDs and then you have to suffer through the 45 minutes to an hour of training that this man provides for you. And it kicks your ass. 100% kicks your ass. And every time you're like dripping sweat, ready to quit, and you're fucking dying, Sean T's in the background like, dig deeper! And you're like, Sean T, I ain't got nothing left, my guy. And he's like, dig deeper. The Tina, yes. P90X, yes. Yes. But every time he's just like, dig deeper. And you're like, Sean, I ain't got it. I ain't got nothing in me, bud. You're dripping sweat and you're dying. You're like, God, is this workout almost over? And then you look over. It's been 3 minutes since you started. And you're like, fuck, man, this is terrible. And then he just dig deeper. And he knows it's pre-recorded. But he knows exactly when to tell you to dig deeper. Because he knows that you are not giving it your all. That you are not giving it 100%. And he knows to tell you and yell at you as a result. And every single time, like, you have to muster up that strength, that courage, that endurance, that dexterity that you don't have. And you're like, All right, I ain't got it, Sean, but for you, we're going to try it. We're going to send it. By the end, you get through it, and you're like, God, Sean, that was the hardest thing I've ever done. And he's like, oh, just wait till tomorrow, baby cakes. And you're like, shit, dude, I ain't got it. That shit hurts your knees. That shit hurts your joints. But damn, do you feel energized. You feel like you're in one of those 80s step aerobic classes like on Jazzercise channel where they're like, you're like skiing down the mountain, you're dancing down the hallway, and you're, you know, all of those things. It was the greatest shit ever. First and only time I've ever felt my abs, yeah. No, it kicks your ass. And I did the other one, which was Insanity. And Insanity was even worse than P90X. It was even worse. It was... Oh, there was some word that he used. It was plyometric cardio or some shit. Every workout was anaerobic plyometric cardio in different ways. Some were like abs, some were like arms, some were like legs, some were like a mix of everything. And even on your rest day, though, you got your ass kicked. And it was rough. It was rough. It was rough, man. I genuinely think if I still have the DVDs for this. I don't own a DVD player anymore is the other issue, but genuinely I think if I tried to do this ever again, I don't think I would make it. Like, I'm in decent shape, but there's no way that I could just jump right into one of those workouts without getting my ass handed to me. It would be a very humbling experience, let me tell you. Sean T'd be laughing at me, you know, all the way to the bank. Because you know this man is not actually doing that workout to gain all of his crazy abs and muscles and shit. He ain't doing this. He just made this for other people, and he's like, ha, you guys are going to have to do this. You're going to want these abs, and guess what? This is not even what I do to get those abs. Get absolutely suckered. Richard Simmons. Richard Simmons. Why am I drawing a blank on who Richard Simmons is? Richard Simmons. I'm trying to place it and I can't. Lacking the sweatband. The sweatband. Yeah, I can't place that name right now. But he was so hardcore. Like every day that you did that and you didn't get a break. Like you had to do it every single day, and then like every 3 days you got to do the rest day tape, right? But even the rest day tape was like, I don't know, 45 minutes of plyometric cardio, and you're still dying. Like, it was like, how is this a rest day, Sean? What are you doing to me here, bud? Workout guru. That does sound familiar. Yellow shorts? Is it yellow shorts? Definitely. Okay. Yes, I do know who you're talking about then. I know exactly who we're talking about. That shit was rough. Like, definitely one of the best, like, money that I've ever spent, to be honest with you, because that shit was intense. And I did it for, like, at least 6 months. At least 6 months. It was crazy, man. best I've ever felt, but man, when I started doing those workouts, I figured out real quickly just how out of shape I was, because I was like fit, quote unquote, but I didn't have the stamina to do all that. And, you know, like every time he coached any single person in the studio, and you just felt like he was talking to you, and you're like, man, Sean's fucking disappointed in me. This sucks. And then you would try your hardest to not let Sean T down. I wonder what Sean's doing now. You think he's still doing workout videos? Do people still buy workout videos? I have no idea. No idea. Damn, this wall is rough here. It's a big ass wall. Looks nice and smooth though. I will take it. Are you saving enough points to do a pick-up project so that you can have me work on this house again? Because the house is still not finished, obviously. Still not finished. All right, that is all the stone from this area. That's great news. We're making progress. Beautiful. All right, next area would be over here, I suppose, to get our stone from. Where it is in here, I have no idea. Watch out, Pa, you better duck. Ads are coming at you hot. They are coming at you hot. We'll pause and wait for our ads. I'll be right back 1 second. I'm going to blow my nose again. And we're back. Hello. It doesn't look bad. We still need to add dangly bits, but it doesn't look bad, actually. It does not look bad. Nice little gradient. I do think I need to add some of that green up here. Hello, kitty. Hello. I don't have any fish to tame this cat. Don't have any fish for you. I'm sorry. There's no fish. It's a big mountain. There's a melon in a tree. Very nice. I remember when that was like a joke thing that Mojang actually added into the game, which I think is funny as hell. Used to be a joke, and they were like, let's add it. Melons in the jungle? Absolutely. I'm still debating on if we should carve this out, by the way. What do you guys think? Should we get rid of all of the stuff that's in there? Should we chop all the trees down, get rid of all the bushes so that we could potentially have more access to parrots whenever we want and or need them? Whenever they are redeemed? Or should we simply just leave it encased in stone and not worry about it? I'm not sure which one I prefer. But it does seem like a task that we should do. Finish the roof anyway. Pick a project's only 1,000 points. You've got to be close. Well, although you did just redeem butter. I think it's only 1,000 points. Yeah. You're going to have to redeem that point if you want me working on that roof for 1.5 hour. And we probably won't finish it in that 1.5 hour, but we'll get closer. We'll get closer, all right? We're very low on basalt right this second, so basalt is going to slow us down, as is the lack of deep slate tiles. Yep. I didn't think you actually had enough. I didn't think you actually had enough points. All right. I'm guessing that is the project you want me to work on. There are many other projects you could choose, but I'm guessing that is the one you want. Yes, okay. All right, give me 1 second. Let me get to the top of this cliff real quick, and then we'll go ahead and do it. And obviously, we won't start the timer until we get over to the house. But I just want to finish this one peak real quick. I don't like leaving it in the middle because it's hard to remember what I was doing. There is that, yep. We won't start the timer until we actually get to the house. And or start grinding out the resources that we need for the house. What you guys really need to start doing, and I shouldn't tell you this tip, honestly, but what you really need to do is use the reward that I have to get 5 stacks of the material, right? And then you need to be like, you need materials for the house. And then we go and get 5 stacks of materials for the house. And then, once I already have the materials for the house, then you redeem the pickup project, because then you're like, all right, he can't screw around. He can't swindle me out of my points. He has the materials necessary for this. He's still going to have to collect them from his chest somewhere, but at least we know that he has the materials and we'll get less distracted and we'll get my points worth. That's what you guys got to start doing. I'm not using all my points to backseat game you. I mean, it just works out better for me, honestly. Much more fun to scare you. Yeah, that's fair. My ads scare me more than fucking anything. Because it's like delayed. It's so delayed. Because, like, I can see out of the corner of my screen the little timer ticking down. And it's like, oh, 2 minutes and 20 seconds until ads. But then the ads itself don't go away until the ads bar on my screen disappears. And so it tricks you because you're like, oh, I guess ads aren't starting. And then all of a sudden, you got ads. And my alert comes on, and it's like, you forgot, didn't you? And I'm like, yeah, I freaking did. I always forget. Always forget. All right, would you like the roof of the house or would you like the sides of the house? Because we still have to do both, but I'm guessing you want the roof. Probably. Let's go ahead and put all that away. And where's our deep slate? All right, timer start now. Roof first, then sides. Okay. Let's see. We need a bunch of stuff. We'll grab all that we have, which is not going to be enough, but we'll grab it nevertheless. We need dirt. So 318. We're going to 348. And I don't remember the order, so we got to look at that first. I think it's polished, then cracked. Yeah, polished, cracked, tile, brick, cobbled, basalt. Okay, so what did I say? Polished is first? Yeah? Yeah. Polished is first. Then we have cracked. And we wanted to go higher than that, right? Yep. So we'll do cracked up here, and then we go into tiles. Oh, that seems like a bot if I've ever seen one. When was your account created? Your account was created 5 minutes ago. That is definitely a bot. Goodbye. So long, dear Bowser. Okay. I'm telling you right now, we are going to run out of deep slate, though, so we are going to need... Oh, shit. I just made that into the wrong one. We needed tiles. How do you make tiles? That seemed totally legit. No, I always click on the thing and I look when the account was created. And 5 minutes? No, that's like... There's 0% chance that a person who has created their account 5 minutes ago finds a random hardcore Minecraft streamer. There is 0% chance. 0. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, that's why I always look when the account was created, though. Because that tells you basically all the information that you need to know. We need deep slate. Alright, even my son yesterday was like, how did you find this guy? That is a good question. I also don't actually know how you found me. I don't know how anyone finds anyone on Twitch, to be honest with you, but... Okay, we need stuff. Hold on. Oh, we have a lot more glass. Hello. Okay, let's deposit all our stuff in here real quick. And we need to get... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... We need 4 stacks of sand. We need a flint and steel. For me, when I was like starting out looking for people, I often look for like people that are doing the same stuff that I'm doing. So like I have often like searched like hardcore Minecraft, right? And then I filter it by lowest to highest views. And then I try to find someone who I can listen to. So I'll listen for like 5 or 10 minutes before I talk. And then usually I ask them a very specific question before I will give them a follow or any more of my time. And for me, that question is, how do you feel about dolphins wearing hats? And based on their answer, changes whether or not I will watch that streamer. It seems very stupid, but that's how I do it. Especially before, could it be done on Bedrock? Yeah. I don't know. You must have stumbled into me somehow, though. Because you've been here for a while. Like, so you've been following for 3 years. Just about 3 years. How you found me? I have no idea. Like, I have no idea. All right, let's go to our deep slate in mind so that we can get some deep slate because we ran out of that real quick. I started online looking up tutorials. It's very weird that you were able to connect those dots at all, though, because I don't have any tutorials. I have never made a tutorial. Not once. Not one tutorial. So that's even weirder that you just like stumbled in, you know? I don't want to go down there. I used to only watch Bedrock players. Who was online? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Let's go here. Gravel right off the bat, huh? Oh, shit. We have... yeah. Stupid. I didn't bring my fortune pick here. Also didn't bring any torches here. Ugh. Don't worry. Hashtag professional over here. Okay, so obviously that does not work. Boom. A Viking with a lisp. Yes. Kind of. My name is based off of a guy named Anderzel, who was one of the original people that played on the Mindcrack server, which was the big server before Hermitcraft blew up, right? And Anderzel is Swedish. He is deeply Swedish. And Minecraft had a modded server way, way, way back in the day. And Anderzel decided that he was going to build the Bat Cave. That he was going to become Minecraft's Batman. And when it came to that, he built the Bat Cave and he got a bat mask for his Minecraft character. And then he just was like, I am the Viking Knight. And like tried to do like a Batman impersonation. And from that day, that's where I got my name. Which is very funny to me. Very weird way to get a name as well. They brought it back? Yes, they did. Good is back, though. The original Good is back, and Vintage Beef is back, kind of. He's still on Hermitcraft, but he came back for that, and, like, I don't know. A lot of new people, and a lot of people that I watch and or have watched. Like, my favorite of those is, his name is also funny to me, but it's Mukake. Like a bukake, but he plays as a cow, so it's Mukake. Like, he is now on the server, and it's great fun. Dallas Med. Yeah, I don't know that one. Don't know that one. But, yeah, no, good fun. I still watch a lot of their videos, though, and, like, I still watch basically all of Good's videos because he is really good at talking. If I ever want to go and watch a stream or watch something and just hear talking, it's great. He has a 12-year-old world he streams on. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, I don't know who that one is. Was he one of the original Minecrackers, or was he a new Minecracker? Because I feel like I remember all of the regular Minecrackers, and I don't remember his name. He was new. Okay. Do we think that's enough? We probably need a little more. Little more, probably. Oh, there's a mine shaft above me. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not going to say this is an efficient way of getting deep slate, because it's not, but... Oh, there's diamonds there. Not anymore! There's more diamonds there. It didn't actually get rid of the diamonds as I was expecting it would. Have you seen people mine with a wither? Yeah, I have. People do that. Put the diamonds down. Put that there. Go. Goodbye, diamonds. What? Hello? Oh, there we go. I was like, how did the diamonds survive? Alright, that should be enough. More diamonds. Where are these diamonds? Dude, why is there so many diamonds here? This is crazy. I know it's a little dark. Sorry about that. I didn't bring torches. Alright, that should be enough deep slate. We can go back to building. I had a feeling we were going to run out of deep slate almost immediately, though. Were you mad about diamonds? What do I need diamonds for? Everything that uses diamonds except for the jukebox, I can just get with villagers. You want diamond armor? Villagers. You want diamond tools? Villagers. Diamond hoe? Villagers. Trim copies. Yeah, I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to make trim diamond beacon. You know what the only diamonds that I actually needed were? They're right here. They're at the top of this house. They're right here. There's 6 diamond blocks right there at the top of this house. Because we needed to use at least 3 diamond blocks. We have used 3 diamond blocks. I have no reason for diamonds. I think they're an awful, hideous looking block, honestly. I don't approve. Ugh. That was rough. That was a big one. One of these times, if I don't move fast enough, I am going to smack my face into this microphone, by the way. And it's not going to be pleasant, let me tell you. Not going to be pleasant. I'm going to be very upset about it. Very upset about it. Upsetty spaghetti. Let's just put all of this in there. Alright, that should be good. Alright, now we can continue the build. And we are probably going to have to sleep this night away because it's raining and it is night. Alright, let's go. So what do we got? Polished first, right? Yeah. Polished, and then we have the cracked. Cracked. Then we have the tile. Tile. And then we have the tile. We go up. Maybe like that. We put in the brick. We're going at the right level. We go from that to that. Not there. Not there. Cute, but you're wrong, buddy. Okay, we go up here. We finish this layer. And we bring it up again. And then we basalt. Why does that look weird? Okay, and then basalt. Something feel odd to you here? Oh. That's because it is odd. I see. Interesting. How do we fix that? How do we fix that? That's a good question. Yeah, that didn't really occur to me, to be honest. No, I intentionally did that to be not lit up because we wanted it to go to this one higher than this. But this is one higher than this. So it will not be lined up completely. And I kind of wanted that. But I was not prepared for it. For the repercussions of those actions. Let's sleep. I hate when it rains and it's night. Hate to waste a Minecraft day like that, but what can you do? What can you do? All right. So we got this, and we need our dirt, basalt. Yeah, it was intentionally not lined up, though. Like, I did want it to not be fully lined up. Because I think it makes for a more aesthetic looking build. So I do try to do something like that every now and again. Deep slate. Not there. Here. Here. This goes up. This goes up. Then we got the deep. Nope. The cobbled and the basalt. Yep, like that. Oh, wait, no. We fucked that one up? Yes. There we go. That'll work. That will work. We may actually, even though we had to go and get more deep slate, we actually may be able to finish this part of our roof. So that's good. Yep, good. This is wrong. That's wrong. Huh? That needs to be deep slate. Okay, that makes more sense. Because we missed something there, not a problem. All right, good, good, good. Got our basalt. Notice how I haven't done the sides yet, by the way, so I can continue to fly in here. I don't know if you've known this or not, but this one thing is finished. We currently have... No, we don't have a single thing in this entire base that's finished yet. Like, the most complete thing I would say is the river, and even that is not complete, quote unquote. So it's hard to say. Yeah, you're gonna be waiting a while. Like, you're gonna need, I would say, like, to play it safe, you probably will end up needing 4 more pickup projects, give or take, on this specific house in order for me to be done with it. Watch out, Pa, you better duck. Ads are coming at you hot. I would say 4. And I think that's probably being on the safe side. I think it'll take another 2 hours to finish this house. Give or take another 2 hours. Because once we finish the roof, then we have to do the sides, then we have to do the detailing, then we have to do the texturing, then we have to do the vines, and then we have to do the vines, the detailing. I think that's it. But the detailing and the sides and the texturing is what takes a long time here. So it's not so much the roof aspect of it, because, you know, the roof is what it is, right? But so it's gonna be a hot minute until we finish this. Just know that this is a this is a marathon. This is not a sprint. But yeah, to say cautiously 4 more will get you there, I think. Are we back? Yeah, we are. Nice. Yeah. 4 more redeems of this should be enough to finish the entire house. 2 hours. So a total of 3 hours per house, honestly. And that feels right. Feels shitty, but it feels right. Okay, now we need to go ahead and flush out all of this jazz. So we need to use our dirt scaffolding to get rid of all the remaining dirt. This should help us. But it's a lot to go. And as much as I would love to be like, oh yeah, 1 redeem and we'll have this done. No, that's not how this works. Even though I can build this pretty fast, every house that we do here is different. So I don't have a plan ready to go for any of them. I have to figure it out. Did not mean to do that. Okay, that's good. Too bad we don't have scaffolding that could be used or like a flying platform. You know, that is a shame. It is real unfortunate that we don't have either of those things. I don't know, man. That would be really nifty, but I don't think Minecraft's gonna swing that way. I don't think so. I don't like scaffolding, by the way. I usually use dirt. Alright, we don't need any of those blocks right now. We do need a stack of dirt or two so we can get back up there and get the rest of that dirt cleaned up. I don't like it in Java either. It doesn't really hold up very well. It doesn't. I get why you would use it, right? I understand the appeal of it. I just don't like it. I don't like it. And so we don't use it. Although we will have to use it at some point, which is a little unfortunate. It's better on Bedrock? I don't know. Hard to say because I've never played Bedrock. Moss or dirt instead? Yeah. I'm definitely one of those people. Definitely. It would take something very significant for me to change this, I think. I don't know what that would be, but it's something very significant. And I don't foresee them doing that for a very long time. Or ever, to be honest. Very long time or forever. Alright, at least we got that side of the roof now. And what do we need for the other side? We need... oh, wait. We have some. Cool. Need sandstone. So... I think we do like this. I'm still debating. Do we want to leave that as an arch? Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1. Is this gonna line up? It is. Look at that. Beautiful. So I want to do that here and that here. We did line that up correctly. Yes, we did. That can go on the second one. Yeah. Second one. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over 1, up 1. Over 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over 1, up 1. Missing a block. There. One. And then I want to do posts here, so 3, 1, 2, 3, post 1, 2, 3, post 1, 2, 3, We'll do a post like that. And yeah, we're definitely gonna we'll have to move the road slightly to go through this tunnel. But I do feel like it's a good thing, and then we'll put stuff on the top of this going way higher up. And that will allow it to work nice and swiftly, I think. Unfortunately, that is exactly a half an hour, and our time on building the house is now up. Well, we started on the sides. That's a victory. That's a victory. Oh, look, you have a door you never used before. I use the door sometimes. Sometimes, all right? I use the door. Every once in a while. Yeah, it's going to go way up there, like higher than the house. Hi. Hello. Hello. Have you come for your head scratches? Have you come for the head scratches? Have you come for them? Good girl. All right, so now that that's good. Next time we'll have to do the same. I think I want this to be symmetrical, except for this one won't have an archway through it. So it's going to be weird. And then we have to find a texture that goes with the blank terracotta. And then we'll figure it out. Sounds good. Let us go grab some stone and continue doing stone things, though. Only 4 more redeems, though, Bear. Irish. Not Irish. You could be Irish. I don't know. But only 4 more redeems, and we'll have ourselves a finished house. Congratulations. Still have a lot to go. Not Irish that I'm aware of. Fair. I definitely have some Irish in me. You have enough points. How do you have over 4,000 points? How? What? When did you get 4,000 points? Holy moly. You were like a sleeper agent over here. You are one that I didn't know how many points you had or even close. Oh my goodness. Damn sleeper agent. When we say the word peas and carrots, you will awake and try to kill the Prime Minister of Malaysia, like in Zoolander. Mugatu. That's his name. Mugatu. Mugatu. A.K.A. Will frickin' Ferrell. Wait, what's wrong with this? Oh. I kind of want to go back and watch Zoolander now. That's a great movie. It's a terrible movie, but it's actually like a great movie. No passport might keep their president safe. You know, for a long time, I didn't even know Malaysia was a real country, to be honest with you. I just didn't know. I like when Zoolander first came out, I thought that they had made that country up. I didn't think it was a real country. Which is weird, but very true. I genuinely did not know it was a real country. Sleeper agents, though. Another win for U.S. education. Yeah, you're telling me. Gotta love the U.S. education. Why is this one weird looking, by the way? Like, the 2 points that I chose for this one are, like, very weird. So this one's going to be an interesting looking pillar here, I think. And I just hope that it works in the way that I intend it to. Intend it to. Do you think sleeper agents actually, like, really existed? Or, like, do exist? Like, do you think it's actually possible to, like, trigger someone with a specific command word to do something for you? Although my kid recently had college geography course and she learned it there. Fair. Like, was that a real thing in like the Cold War era, or was that like a fake thing brought on by propaganda? Or like movies, I guess. Like, are sleeper agents a real thing triggered by like hypnosis? More conscious about their position. So you think it can exist? Because I'm not sure that I believe all that shit. I've never gotten hypnotized, as far as I know, but I feel it like it's really hard to believe that that could occur. Like, what are the odds that, one, you are susceptible to hypnosis, and two, that you can lay dormant for, 30 plus years before it actually occurs? It's not the hypnosis type. So how did they do it then? Like, if we're saying that that is a real thing, how did they trigger it? How did they cause people to be able to do whatever they want? I don't know. It just seems a little far-fetched. I don't know. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Like, how would you even... I don't know. What if you, like, forgot you had this, right? And it just, like, carried on for generations and generations. Like, you didn't know that you were a sleeper agent. And you never got triggered. And then, 100 years go by, and all of a sudden, someone says the trigger word. It's passed down from generation to generation, and they're the next agent. Like, that would be kind of cool, I guess. It's not how it works. It should be how it works. I also think that, like, because I have obviously lots of tattoos, right? I also think that if two parents have a lot of tattoos, the baby should come out inked. I fully believe that that's how that should work. And if only one of the parents is inked, then it should come out like half inked, like a half sleeve or something. Like, both of these things should be true statements. We can pass on hypnosis and we can pass on tattoos. But maybe they get like a different style or something. I don't know. I think that'd be funny as hell, though. Can you imagine? Oh, he's got your tattoos. Like, when the baby comes out, because everyone's like, oh, he's got your eyes, he's got your nose, or whatever. But a tattoo parent comes out and they're just like, he's got your tattoos. My inner biologist is crying right now. Couldn't you imagine, though? That would be freaking awesome. Can you imagine? Little Jimmy comes out with a half sleeve, right? Maybe a teardrop on his eye. That'd be so cool. Like, obviously, neither of these things are genetics, but, like, it would still be really cool, I think. And then the more heavily tattooed they are, the more it's like, damn. Can you believe how many tattoos that baby came out with? Holy shit. The parents must be so heavily tattooed. Holy crap. I don't know. I think it would be awesome. I think it would be so cool. What the hell is this, by the way? Tell me you learned genetics from Minecraft sheep without telling me. Yep. You nailed it. You nailed it. Obviously, I know this is not the case, but I'm just saying it would be really cool if it could occur like that. It would be a really, really cool. You know what I remember from friggin' biology class, though? The powerhouse is the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, man. Never forget. It's about the only thing I ever learned in biology class, to be honest with you. Like, I felt like biology was such, at least for me, because my teacher was so boring. She was monotone and had zero emphasis in any words whatsoever. And I just zoned out in that class so much and fell asleep in that class, and it was so bad. And then she would give you all of these things for the test, right? And give you these like study guides and whatever. And the study guides would be in like brilliant color. And you'd be like, ah, yes, this is amazing. And then the test she would give you would be in fucking black and white. And you weren't able to see any of the diagrams that she was like trying to point out. And because you studied with the color, you had no idea what the actual answer was. It was such horseshit. Had that teacher for word processing. Ooh, yeah, that sounds terrible. Terrible. So boring, though. Like, I get it, it's kind of hard to make biology fun. I get it. However, like, you gotta not put me to sleep if you want me to learn anything in this class, because, my goodness, I fell asleep more times than I can ever count in that class. It was so bad. So bad. And then, you know, at the end of the year, they're like, come back with me and take AP biology. And it's like, absolutely fucking not. We will not be doing that. 7th grade science teacher would handle the frogs, then lick the fingers on her other hand. Said they're delicious. Interesting. Interesting. Go up much higher here. So we need to do at least like 3 layers here without deviation. And that should allow us to do some stuff. Maybe 1 more layer, give or take. Yeah. perfection. Man, one of my coworkers today did something I can't fucking for the life of me remember how it went. He said, he was like, I saw this thing on TikTok today or yesterday or whatever. And it was like this old grandpa teaching or like playing a joke on his grandkids or his kids using the 6-7 thing, which I still don't fucking understand. And like got him with like a normal high five, was like, here, have a high five. And then like you give him the high five and then like put him up top and then said something and like did a, too slow kind of thing, but did some weird 6-7 shit. And I had never heard it before today. And I was dying at my coworker because he did that shit. I was fucking dying. It was so funny. Still have no idea what it means. No desire to know what it means, and I don't think anyone on the planet actually knows what it means, but it made me laugh. And especially because I don't watch any social media, I don't have social media. It just made me laugh so much. Like seeing it in real life, him explaining a video and then doing it on me is otherworldly. I laughed very hard. It's literally nothing. What do you mean it's literally nothing? How can something be literally nothing? You'll have to look up whatever this thing is that I was talking about, though, because I don't know that I can explain it as well as it needs to be explained here. But the way he did it this morning was so fucking funny. One of my nephews did a whole report about nothing. I mean, Seinfeld did an entire show about nothing. He even had an episode or 2 episodes in there where he talked about Jerry doing a show about nothing. And the whole show is about nothing. It's still one of my favorite shows, don't get me wrong, but the whole show is about nothing. Friends was better. Ooh, I don't agree. I don't agree at all. I think Seinfeld was so good. It was actually a fucking masterpiece, and it was like actually funny. I didn't get any funny moments from Friends. And I hate the whole will they, won't they bullshit thing with the characters. So many shows do that, and I fucking hate it. Hate it so much. Will they, won't they? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Just watch the show. I think Seinfeld is one of my top favorites, but you have to enjoy the stupid humor. If you do not enjoy stupid humor or dry humor, you will not enjoy Seinfeld. If you're in it for the story, you're most likely going to enjoy Friends more than Seinfeld. And if you're in for the dark, volatile humor, then you want to go to Curb Your Enthusiasm, because that shit is so funny. So funny. Curb Your Enthusiasm, great. You like dry humor when the British do it? The only British humor that I can think of that I like actually really enjoyed was something really, really stupid. Was really stupid. It was... Oh, God. Old Greg. It was like the British version of MTV or whatever the fuck. Or of SNL. British version of SNL. Will you be my pickle hero? It was so good. They did a skit on it, though, called Old Greg, and it's still, like, one of my favorite things to this day. And anyone that doesn't know about Old Greg needs to know about Old Greg, because Old Greg is absolutely amazing. I'm Old Greg! Have you ever drinking Baileys from a shoe? This is as close to Baileys as you can get without actually getting wet. Fucking so dumb. But so funny. I'm Old Greg. Oh, so good. I'm not making eye contact with you. If I don't make eye contact with you, you'll walk away. If you make eye contact with her, though, be prepared for the pets. They're my points and I want them now. Ooh, a baby. A baby. Hello. Welcome back from your lurk. I don't know how long you've been here, but welcome back from your lurk. Okay. She did make me work on the roof. We did do that. Those baby dillos won't make themselves. It's funny how you've abandoned the parrots altogether now, Lighthouse. At first you were like, ooh, parrots, and now you're like...
Watch out, Pa, you better duck. Ads are coming at you hot.
Ads are coming at us hot. I lurked the whole time. I was streaming. Oh. Wait, you only streamed for 2 hours? What the fuck? Oh, no, you probably were streaming before I started streaming. And you just came to get points. Heathen. Heathens. I can't believe this. Is a test stream of my new setup? Oh, what is your new setup? You got a new PC? Alright, we will go make your baby dillo in a second, by the way. I just want to finish to the top of this one real quick, and then we'll go. And then we will go. I was gifted a second-hand PC with really good specs. Like from your husband or someone? Obviously, the PC was better than yours, though, right? Brother-in-law. Nice. Ooh, we didn't make the... Oh, wait. No, we did. We did. Alright, good. We've been doing mountain work today, and we also finished the river, which looks really good, by the way. You've been streaming on a laptop? Oh my god. That's kind of impressive, to be honest. Wait a minute. That's actually hella impressive. That means you streamed like 5, 6, 7 hours on like on a laptop. That's crazy. You want to see the roof? Okay. Let's get a vantage point from you, I guess, for you. All right, this is the other side of the roof. They are both exactly the same. And we were able to make at least the next part of the house. So this needs to come up way above the house here, and then same thing on the other side. Then we need to add some balconies, some windows, some doors, and do the texturing and all of that stuff, and then this one will be done. But it's another like 2-ish hours away from being done because of the amount of detail that I have to add to it. Just a simple roof. It's textured. So far, this has taken an hour. 2 redeems, by the way, has gotten it to this point so far. So we need 4 more redeems to finish it, I would say. To add the stairs, to add the slabs, add the carpet, add the texturing, add the buttons, add the 2 big structures on either side. It's going to take at least 2 more hours, I think. 4 more redeems before it's done. Let's go get you your spider eyes real quick. Ooh, shit. We only have 2 spider eyes left. Do we have our looting sword somewhere? Shit. This is a time when I feel like I need latte. Because I'm almost certain that he would know where my looting sword is. Because I don't. Where the hell is my looting sword? You don't carry it everywhere? No, I use an axe. Why would I carry it? I use an axe. Like, I need to fight something, I use the axe. If I need to really fight something, you play on easy mode. What do you mean easy mode? It's hardcore mode, no totems. What do you mean? Easy mode, the fuck? Oh, by the way, turns out we had a bunch more deep slate, but I didn't know that it was in that chest. Whoopsie doodle. Java is easy compared to Bedrock. What? In what way? Do tell. You just learned this. Aha! I knew I would find my looting sword. Although, unfortunately, we found it a little too late because, you know, it's daytime now, but we did find it. Give me that. Got 4 spider eye, or 3 spider eyes from that? That's not bad. We did find the looting sword, though, so that's something. Mobs will basically spawn on top of you constantly in Bedrock and Java. They spawn a respectable distance, but I never have to deal with them. Put it somewhere logical this time. I guess I can put it in my toolbox. This would be like the most logical place. There you go. When I forget, though, someone needs to tell me that's where it is. It's in my toolbox. Carry it with you in case of eye contact. Like an Enderman? We're just going to whack it with our axe. Alright, who do we want? Marcello? No, not Marcello. We're going to do... Ooh. We're going to do a Rocky and a Jeffrey, I think. Or Rocky and Horse. Let's do Rocky and Horse. Rocky and Horse make new baby. Good. Rocky and Horse made the new baby. It's going to be a very convoluted bloodline when we're done, by the way. Which I don't think Kev ever sent me that link. Shit. I don't think Kev ever sent me that link for the lineage of them. I don't know. Regardless, you now have a baby. It was in chat? Ah, I didn't save it. I didn't save it. Balls. I'll message him again. I'll message him and be like, hey, I didn't save it. Can you send that to me again, please? All right, we got our Dillo. Fantastic. You need a mod. I have several mods. They just they're not here. We have several. There is Batman Fangirl is a mod. There is Gex is a mod. There is Gigabytes a mod. Con's a mod. There's like 7 or 8 of them. There's a lot of them. Hell, just yesterday I put my first VIP person, so, you know. Big steps. Baby steps, all right? It's baby steps. You know what you guys should do next for a pick a project, by the way? This tower. This is one of the first buildings that I built in this entire base, and it still does not have a finished roof. Just so you guys know. Baby steps. Haven't you ever seen the movie What About Bob? It's baby steps. Man. All this damn peer pressuring to be professional. What is this shit? Oh, we need more carrots. Let's go get more carrots. Fucking rude ass people won't let me just be content being not professional. That we got our 50 golden carrots. Fantastic. We didn't actually take down the netherrack in here too. That would be a good project. Oh boy. We also need to do the finishing touches on this house. Like up here we need to do the finishing touches. And over here, we need to do the finishing touches. And on the back, we need to do the finishing touches. Right here, we didn't do any of that. There's still netherrack. Like, even the orange house and the yellow house are not done. Neither of them are fucking done. We have a real hard time with actually finishing things. Hence why I have the pick a project option so that you guys can see something that I've worked on or have not worked on in a while and are like, hey, you should finish that. You know? But it just takes some time. I'm looking forward to your next 4 redeems of pick a project over on the house. That is what I am looking forward to. Also, I still really love this tree. The 1 or 2 like gray leafed trees in the green forest, just chef's fucking kiss. It is beautiful. It's amazing. I like them. I like them so much. And there's one right there too that you can see through the like the spread of leaves and stuff. Oh, looks so good. I really like them. Really like them. At some point, you guys should, redeem an area over here that we can make, safe for the pandas. I'm just saying. There's a lot of things that we could do. And you guys choose not to make me do any of them. All right, we need green. Wait, is this concrete or terracotta? Concrete. All right, we need green concrete. So I would like to see if we can potentially finish that soon. So we need like 8 stacks should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 stack of green, and let's go get our sand, which is way the hell over here for whatever reason. By the way, in case you were wondering what a fully dug out trial rune looks like, it looks like this. I had never seen what one had looked like, and it looks pretty cool, actually. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Big ass. I feel like I called it trial chamber. I don't think that's what it is. Trail marker, undiscovered rune. I don't know, something like that. I can't think of the actual word, but it's something like that. This is the runes, yeah. I wanted to see what it looked like, so we dug the whole thing out. Green. I will say it looks pretty cool, but you're tearing down a real trial chamber for the book or the bricks. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's also bigger than I expected. That's what she said. Good for you. Way to not judge based on size. Good for you. Isn't it great? Isn't it great? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Force me. Shit. Force me. Force me. Force me. Daddy. Force me. 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 Force me, Daddy. Force me, Daddy. Daddy. Force me, Daddy. You'd think with how many redeems you guys have, you'd think I would be used to the sound effects by now, and I'm not. I'm simply not. And I don't know why, but I'm not. You would think that I have gotten used to them by now, and I can't. For whatever reason, I cannot get used to them. At some point, we will, though. We will become so desensitized. You'd think you'd have added a small warning noise. No. I would not think that I would have added that, actually. Such good training for your nerves, yeah. If we ever start getting to a point where we're getting like 10 follows a stream or something like that, right? I think at that point I will just become very desensitized to the alerts. If we ever get to a point where like every stream is like 10 followers, that would be enough, I think, for me to be like, okay, I can kind of get over it, you know? I know that it's like it might be coming and I can prepare for it. At the moment, I don't know when any of it's going to come, though, you know? I don't know. I don't know how much points any of you guys have. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it works or if it doesn't work. $32 points. You have 32 points? How do you have 32 points? That's so little. Thank you for those biddies, by the way. I appreciate that. Also, that one doesn't get me. The biddy does not get me. Precision redeeming? Do I have point values in there that are like weird that could make you go to 32? The bidding one needs to be changed. You know there are two different biddy ones, right? Change it to a loud drum roll. You do realize that every single sound effect that you hear, I created myself, right? Maybe I can figure out how to do that. I don't know. I don't really want a loud drum roll, though. Upside down saucepans. Upside down saucepans, huh? Are we missing a block somewhere? 2, 4, 6, 8. Nope, we got them all. We won't let you be thwarted. Maybe I'll go in and while I'm still working on the 1 through 200 different gifted subs alerts, maybe we'll go through and we'll make like a 1-bit, a 10-bit, a 20-bit, or no, we'd probably do 110, 50, 100, 250, 500, 1,000. Like we could probably make a bunch of them though. And then, because I know you guys want it, we could make like a 69 one or a 420 Blaze It one or, you know, whatever. That would be easy enough. I could do those things. Don't really want to do those things, but we could do those things. Now, did we use brown terracotta? 69 is overrated. You're right. I'll use like 27. No, I don't feel a need to have that one. I don't feel a need. I think Iris is setting up a drum kit. Like boom. Alright, let's see if we can't paint this. Keep it classy. Keep it classy. Forget about it. Alright, do you want to see if we can, if we have enough green concrete to do this real quick? Be really nice if we did. just so you guys know, if I do put in custom bit ones for all the different like levels or whatever, I am never going to tell you which ones are which. I just want you to know that. You will have to unlock them for yourself, and I'm never going to tell you how many I have created and all of those things. Got rid of that along with the X. Ooh, rough. Rough. Okay, green. How do? Like, you'd probably want to do brown here, I think. So we would do like that, and then we could do brown here. And I know we're wasting a little bit of green, and that's okay, I think. Like that. Like that. Over here, right there. We would have to do it like that, I think. And then we could do green over the top of that. That. I think having the brown in here actually makes quite a big difference, in my opinion. And I like how it adds a little bit of extra cartoony look. I don't know why I really like that, but I do. Like that. So we do the whole side brown, and then we cover that with the green. Something along these lines. Something about the cartoony grass I just really, really like, though. And then we bring this all up. Bring our green over that. And I do think some of it should be kind of like hanging off. I think it makes some sense. Not a whole lot, but some. And I just want to see how it feels. I don't know what has drawn me specifically to this corner either, but I really am liking making progress on this specific corner. Like, we built the river, we built the waterfall, built the wall, we built this thing. It needs a little bit of green. Like that. A little bit right there. Maybe one green there, and there, and there. Yeah, that looks really good. What's wrong, Bear? What's wrong with your baby? Oh my goodness, what's wrong? Such a baby, I know. Cries so much. Cry all the time. How does that feel? Feels like we need a little bit more right there. Oh! Yes! I like that. I like that a lot. Something like that and that. It's just like, I don't know why this like cartoony cliff has really got me like, it's got me hot and bothered, honestly. Does a cartoony cliff ever get you guys hot and bothered? It does for me. It really makes that engine purr. That was weird. That was a weird thing to say. That was fucking weird, man. What are you doing? We're gonna stick with it, but it was fucking weird. All right, let's green up the rest of this, And this is going to do two things for us. One, only if it has a roadrunner. Yeah. Maybe. It's going to do two things for us, though. One, it is going to get rid of the Enderman's ability to pick this up, obviously, which is great. And I'm looking forward to that deeply because I'm so sick of them picking up my shit. Why you pick up my blocks, man? Why you give me no gas? We're going to run out of concrete. There's no way we have enough. We're out of concrete already? Holy Jesus. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that looks so good, though. I really like that. I don't know why, but it kind of looks like a little bit of the Deku tree. Do you want to add, like, little patches of dirt randomly as well? Just like little patches around, I think, are going to aid this quite a lot. Because, yes, it should be green. Yes, we should have some, but I do think that there should be some spots because it's not perfect. Grass is never perfect. So it should have some ability to be muddy. And I think that will do a lot. One more over here maybe, and then we do need to probably add some light green into this as well, but your grass is greener. What do you mean? Like you're using lime? Oh yeah, I like that. And then right here, and we got ads in like
Watch
10
out,
seconds.
Pa, you
Oh,
better
there we
duck. Ads are coming at you hot.
There we go. Nothing is covered in snow. Ah, fair. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely need to add a little bit of texture in here as well. I don't know if there's another green block that we haven't used yet, but if there is, we should really consider using it here. Yeah, that looks good. Just a little bit of mud goes a long way, I feel like, though. Top of azalea bushes. Can Enderman pick up leaves? I don't actually know. Have we used azalea bushes is another good question. I don't know. Not the leaves, the small plant. Oh. That could be interesting. I feel like they could definitely pick up the plant, though, right? They can pick up saplings. So wouldn't they be able to pick up the plant? Maybe we try it, though. It could look cool. Could look cool. The small plant. I would not have considered to use that, to be honest. Alright, we must get a vantage point from, I guess, the top of this house. Seems like a fine vantage point. That looks so good. When we do the dangly bits, it's going to look even better. But that looks so damn good, man. I'm so happy with that. Day 1975, by the way. 25 days until 2K. It's crazy. I do want to try that real quick. Yeah. My legs. Do want to try that just to see how it looks. Do you even notice? Oh. Oh, interesting. I love that. Also, has anyone noticed there's a face right here? And he's like, there's literally a purple face right there. The purple doesn't work here for sure, but I do kind of like that. I do kind of like that. I also wonder if we could add some melons in there, maybe. Melon seems pretty good for that as well. Let's grab some of those. Melon. Melon. I hate when that happens. Sometimes you get like stuck to something and then you like fly up briefly and then you just like yeet back. What if we added a melon? No. Nope. Nope. No, no, no. We will not be doing that. That's not a thing. We're going to have to add some hidden lighting up there, some Hidden Valley Ranch, you know, all the stuff and things. But I do think it has come to that time of the day. We are going to go ahead and call it for the day. So thanks so much for the lurks, for the bits, for the chats, for the redeems. I appreciate it. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, freaking ciao.